You know, I get messages sent to me almost every week from people who've got a lisp. And it seems that hundreds of thousands of people around the world have a lisp of one sort or another. And the most common sort is where people have difficulty in saying the sound S using an S. And so instead of saying, should I go out today so that I can get some sewing done, they say, should I go out today so I can get some sewing done? What is happening there? What is happening is that the tongue is coming through the teeth when it shouldn't come through the teeth. The tongue is doing what it wants to do and not what you want it to do. So, s, s, it's like a sneaky, sliding, slithery, snaky sound. S. It's a bit like the sound of air escaping, s, or gas escaping. S. Or if you had a balloon that was full of air and you started to let some out. S. Can you practice that? S. And don't let the tongue come through the teeth, or you get th. You don't want th, you want s. So try it. S. You getting it? S. That's an important assignment for you. You've got to practice that every morning when you wake up and every night when you go to bed. You've got to get the snaky, slithery, slidey sound and not the th, th, th sound. So it's not letting the tongue through for so I said. It's keeping the tongue behind top teeth there and having a slithery, slidey so I said to him. Got it? And what else goes wrong? That's where the tongue is coming through the teeth and it shouldn't. But sometimes the tongue doesn't come through the teeth when it should come through. Like, for instance, I thought that that was what I should do. I thought that that was what I should do. You see how my tongue forces its way through very powerfully. That, these, them, those. There are so many words that require the tongue to come through the teeth forcefully. And when you practice it forcefully. Them, there, that, those. Make up some sentences. There are those people that said that to me. There are those people that said that to me. And here's a good one for you to look at. The thrush flew through the thick thicket. The thrush flew through the thick thicket. Now, why did I put that word flew in the middle? The thrush flew, because many people would not say flew, flew. They'd say through, and they would allow the teeth to come over the bottom lip. The thrush flew, flew. It didn't. It flew, flew, not through. Can you hear the difference? Flew, through. Don't let the teeth come over the bottom lip. So we've looked at some interesting sounds, but there's one more sound. The thrush flew over, over. Some people find it very difficult to say over and round. What about the famous little rhyme? Round the rugged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Round the ragged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. Wow, is that difficult? Of course it is if you can't say ah, because you get wound the rugged rocks, the ragged rascal ran. And it can be very embarrassing. like all these other speech impediments that are really not very difficult to cure, that make your life a misery because your voice sounds weak. And when your voice sounds weak, people tend to think you're weak. Kids get bullied. People don't get promotion at work just because people think they're weak with a weak voice. Going back to the R. If you can't say R, R sound is difficult. Think about this. Pretend to be a little dog. Now, a little dog barks. And when a little dog barks, how does it bark? Ruff, 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 ruff. Can you do that? Be a little dog. Ruff, 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 ruff. And then slow it down and exaggerate it, and you get ruff, 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 rough. And you've got an R. Rough, rough, rough. Practice. Rough, rough, rough. Practice. And you've got an R.